So guys, what are you doing here?
Well, due to popular request, I use the word popular very lightly, but we'll have a look at doing these planters. I have a plan. Well, I will have in a few minutes. So, part of the plan is these shelves have got to accommodate one of these and the other planters in this configuration, not this. Yeah. Underside measurement there, dirty and I've cleaned up in here. So 21, so I'd make that 22 for maximum width. This has obviously been all screwed together, it's taken apart, but may as well just reuse that, that's not a problem. I will stain it all, same colour as the Quail hat pen. Now it'll be something new and beautiful. This is sort of an honeydew job, but there's reason to my madness for doing this. Obviously the extra planting space for me on the other side, because I'll try and get two sides done. I will do one and show you that, but there's another reason, I'll show you. If I don't put a shelf on here, no one will move them to mow or trim, because I won't. So they've got to get off the ground, otherwise we'll have just long grass here, and I don't like that. You'll not see the flowers then anyway, so let's call it practicality. So I'm just measuring out. I need obviously 6 of them for 3 brackets, yeah? So I've probably just got enough wood to do one side for the brackets here. So I'll just show you what I'm doing. My first measurement, I've lined it up to my blade, put a mark on here. Now, this could do with an extender table on it. These incidentally, just to stop backhand tear out, because of how this saw runs, it runs that way. If there's any tear out, it pulls it out of this back edge, and as you can see there's a little bit underneath, but I mean, not a lot you can do with it. This is really old dry wood, but it just makes a cleaner cut rather than pulling all this fibre off. But what I've got to do now is I've got a screw clamp. I'll probably put a screw clamp just there, might just get it on. If not, I'll have to work something else out, and I'll show you what I've done, because I just want to cut 6 of these and I want them all the same length. Yeah, so that'll do it. Not got to slam up to it, but it's just an active stop, and that'll just really help on accuracy of these. They don't have to be super duper accurate, but if you can do it, you do it, don't you? You know what I'm saying? So, get this square, let's have a look. Now, because I've got that piece that's already marked on, at 22, that's already my stop block, I'm going to go for 22 again. Note to self, make extenders for the chop saw. But if I go 22, should bring it nicely about there. And I need 3 of those at 22. Out of that, that's a nicer piece. I'll take them out of this, it's a bit nicer than that. Doesn't have to be a thing of beauty, but a little beauty helps. Won't you agree? Nearly messed one up. We didn't flip it, the first one, but caught it just in time, so it'll do. That is basically the bracket. So I've squared these up. My measurement to outside is about 14.6. I'll pre-drill these ends on drill press. Again, I'll set up a stop just because it makes it easy. So I'll just show you how I've set this up. Yeah, I've marked a piece of scrap. That's where my holes are going to be, left and right, and that's my distance in, which is obviously half width of that. Yeah. So what I did is I measured it out on there, pinned it down. So that's my distance this way, and just brought the fence up to it and clamped it. Yeah. And then set it up so that I've got my 10mm that way, so I'll bring my work piece to this side, it'll give me 10mm off that side. I'll bring the work piece to the other side, gives me 10mm off that side. Just makes it quick to drill. Yeah. I'm just clamping these in vice, yeah, making sure I'm level here. The thing about this vice with it being two separate pieces that I can adjust at each end, then I can trap things in, just getting them level to the top of the bench. That's good. That's good. And that's good. And it's a case of just lining them up at back and side, and we should be golden. Screws. Flat, flat, flat. Dogs are going nuts. Lunchtime. So, hope your angle's alright and you can see what I'm doing. I've got some dogs set up, yeah? These are square, although that's not a square, it's a rectangle, but they are square. And all I'm doing is setting up against that like that. Now, like I said before, from my inside measurement, if I find my pencil, 14.5. That's obviously relevant on this. All I've done, if that's a 45 and that's a 45, to make that 90. And all I've done is even my measurement out, so that that's exactly where it comes, yeah? And that'll stay like that. Now what I'm going to do, same as I did before, using the same jig for this, I'm going to drill some holes in here. So, exactly the same deal. Now I've got my marks. I'm going to take all these corners off with sander, just to just sharp edges basically on the outside, and then I'll start cutting the shelves. So they're pretty good. That one's slightly that way by about 1mm. I can live with 1mm. Now I've got to cut these down. This is not fantastic timber, it's just building lumber. It's not particularly great, it's got lots of knots in it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off. I've got two pieces down. I'm going to off one that way and then one that way. Not one piece, two pieces. One in that direction, one in that direction. They will be my shelves, and that, or one of them, will be my front board that'll hold the tray from stopping from being knocked off easily, basically. Now you can see probably quality of this wood. That's how bowed it is. That's the thin orientation. That's the fat orientation, yeah? So I'm actually having them orientated in that direction. Just a single 5-foot strength, because the posts are about 1 metre apart, so obviously there's less bend in that direction than there is in that direction. It's already bent, so that'll pull straight onto the brackets. I am going to glue that, just for single fact it'll stop any water from getting in. I'll glue and screw it obviously, and what I'm going to do is I'll line it up in the middle, because that's got a bend on it. Put one at middle, one at end, and then pull the other end straight as I screw it. So, painting or staining. I just like doing that. Reminds me of the good old days. So guys, that's that. I sort of filmed putting it on, but I didn't press on button. But there you go. Now, I did intend it to fit this, and it does. Alright, there's a big hornet buzzing around me, and it does, but what I should have done is brought that width out to that front edge, covering the end, but I didn't on this side, which it doesn't really matter, because that's meant really more for that sort of stuff. But now that stuff can be mowed. Oh, and it's just there, look. Yeah, I'm going to eat bugs off the garden, leave me alone. Anyway, that's that. Don't forget, if you like plant stands, thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's always nice to be nice.